Masters of Smoke here, and today we are doing a
beef chuck roast, reverse grilled, seared.
We've got a beef chuck roast, and we're going to be doing a technique which is normally a reverse sear, which is your smoking and then you're searing
At the end.
At the end, we're reversing that process, reverse, double reverse onto you.
Searing
We're
at
searing
700 degrees on a gravity
for 10
searing
minutes.
grill for 5 and 5 with some kosher salt, black pepper, and garlic.
And then we're going to remove it, add some ingredients, put it in a pan, wrap that sucker up at 350 and let it bubble for a little while.
Red eye?
Red eye.
Okay, kosher salt. And you want to be pretty liberal with the kosher salt. That basically gives you a good
Because you want
flavor.
the kosher salt to help render all this big old fat cap.
Yep.
And all that so quick pro tip: do not trim this. Why do we not trim this, Dad?
Because we want it to sit in the pan when you see us put it in with that beef broth, and you want that to be flavor. So keep that fat on the side, and if there's a lot of times when you get one of these, there'll be a big old center cut of fat here. Leave it on there. When you put it on the grill, play the wind. When you put it on the grill with that much fat, you will have to be careful with a good little flare up. We've got our grill completely cleaned at 700 degrees, and we're fixing to put this baby on for 5 minutes and 5 minutes.
Dad has got our timer counting up, 700 degrees, 10 minutes total, 5 and 5 on each side. Throwing it on. No talking. We are hitting 5 minutes on the dot right here. Now that is Our beef is off in a pan. It's been seared for 10 minutes. We've got some minced fresh garlic. We've got a white whole onion chopped up. And then we've got some beef broth that we're going to add to the pan. Get this back on the grill.
.350 degrees for 2 hours on this grill, and the aluminum foil will allow it to steam inside of there, and
Yep.
it should come out super
So
tender.
total recipe time is 2 hours and 10 minutes cooking,
Yes.
plus resting time.
At the end.
At
Yes.
the end, what's the resting time?
I mean, like any other beef, 15-20 minutes.
So this is about a 2 hour, 2 hour to 30 minutes, depending on how long you rest
Yeah.
it. Total recipe that is going to be fall apart beef like it's out of a crock pot.
Yeah, and I'll actually make a statement about letting this one rest. Because this has cooked in the beef broth, it is not going to be as necessary to
Yep.
let this one to rest like you would a steak coming off of a grill
Sure.
to kind of sit and juice.
Yep.
This one, when you take it out, put it on a platter. If your folks are hungry,
Let's
let 'em
eat.
eat. We're going to take it out of the pan and place it
Carefully,
on, yeah, very carefully.
because it is falling apart. It won't even beef roast.
That is, yeah.
Pretty tender. Now, Dad made a good point earlier. It's never going to be tender in terms of what you would think like roast beef is in a crock pot. But in terms of being able to do this with a reverse seared taste, smoke flavor, yeah, I mean that's pretty tender
Absolutely.
beef.
I think we not only mastered it, but we taught ourselves a few things on this one,
Yeah.
which is fun. We're definitely eating. Highly recommend. You
Repeat
guys
it.
repeat.
This is the world's first charcoal crock pot.
Pressure cooker.
Yeah. Repeat it. Do it. Punch the subscribe button.
Subscribe.